Yusuf says, Jor, would you say 12-word seed phrase is as safe as a 24-word phrase? I feel like the AI, there's a higher probability they can brute force 12-word seeds sometimes in the future. Nah. Nope. But maybe. Here's what I'd say that I wouldn't be too worried about 12 or 24 words if you're worried about this, Yusuf, because I think that evidence shows that they're very similar. It's like the law of diminishing returns, which means that yes, 24 is probably a little bit more secure, but once you get to that point of security, it's just like very, very small increase in security. So whether you're using 12 or 24 words, I don't think that that's what you should be concerned with. I think that you should say, okay, well, if I think that AI is going to be able to brute force a 12-word seed, what's the best solution to that? Because if they can do a 12-word seed, they can probably do a 12-word seed some point after that. Technology moves exponentially, right? Their ability moves exponentially. And so what you should be saying there instead is like, okay, if my 12 or 24 word wall is going to be compromised potentially by AI, that's your thesis here. What would be the best answer to that? Multisig. Because then even if one of your 3 wallets gets hacked or brute forced, if they are able to do that, they can't do anything because you need 2 signatures to move any Bitcoin out of there. So that's, I think, where people should be moving towards, both encryption and multisig. Don't move there too quickly, but that's kind of where you should be setting your sights on in the future, is multisig and encryption. Ian says hackers and scammers are going for the multi-coins right now, but in a few years, those scammers and hackers are going to be coming for all of us. We need to multi-sig or pay a price. What's all this Tor crap? Where is it used? So if you're running a Start 9, I think Start 9 pretty much uses Tor for all of its dealings on there. Yeah, I'm not a Tor expert, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Ian says 12 words would have a 12 factorial combination. It's like stuffing a deck of cards. You would have a 52 factorial combination, which would be larger than the universe. Um, 12 or 24 word, not important. Use a passphrase when concerned. Yeah, or a passphrase. Good point. Yeah, that's a great point. So you kind of move from like holding Bitcoin on an exchange, holding it in a hot wallet, putting it into cold storage using one of these, like a signing device, like a cold card. Then you add a passphrase to that. And then you get 2 more devices and you set up a multi-sig. And then you encrypt all of your recovery phrases within that. That's kind of your progression.